Hey guys, welcome back to Flying in Space with Planet Head. This is a kind of impromptu video I'm making. I am actually in the middle of a, PvE fight out here in Stain. If you watched my last video from Monday, I was working my way out here with this impromptu little tormentor that I have fitted out. And I was actually took me more than a day to get here because if you watch the end of the last video, I ran into a gate camp that I kind of had to wait out. I went to bed and unfortunately retimed that incorrectly so that when I booted back in, they had reset up the gate camp for the same spot. So I was kind of waiting most of the day to just logging in and out to be able to get through that spot. But if you're wanting to know how I do that and that sort of thing, please feel free to check out the last video. Um, but I thought this might be a little bit interesting to do as far as a video is concerned because I was able to get out here. If you watch the last video, you'll see that I'm flying this kind of junky little scavenged tormentor that I've flown out here. I'm just going to pull up the fit real quick here. Notice it isn't even barely fit here. It's only got a couple guns and armor repair and a little bit of extra armor on it there. Just stuff I had lying around. Um, so, but I was able to get out here, dropped off those blueprint copies that I was talking about yesterday, and now I'm just doing a little bit of farming these rats that are in the belt. Now, this will take quite some time. Um, as you can see, I've killed one Sancha Cruiser. I'm about to kill the second one here. There is a battleship sitting here, a mutant lord, but he can't hit me because I'm so small. Getting pinged a little bit by these cruisers. Um, I also only have one acolyte, not two, so I'm kind of hoping one of these guys drops an extra drone. But this is going to be my living off the land if I can do it for a little while. I've dodged a bunch of things to get here, and we're going to see how she goes. Um, so, ooh, this is taking a little while. I got him down into the structure, but he's not going down easy. Um, let's go ahead and get a little bit of armor repair back on here. The reason why I wanted to show this was just basically, well, a couple different things that I thought of. Um, when I killed that Excretor, the other Sancha cruiser, I was able to pick up the junk that was lying around here. Keeping an eye on my local here, by the way. And he dropped a compact EM armor um, membrane. So that is something that I can use on this ship to maybe make myself a little bit stronger. Um, I'm going to slowly start accumulating things that I can use, and the other things, like the other four things here that I picked up, I'll start melting those down to create some of the ships that I brought those blueprint copies with, and I'll just slowly keep growing here. Wow, this guy is he's not friendly. He's just, he doesn't want to die. I swear I got down to his structure so quickly. Not super quickly. But okay, now here's the fun part. I got to get close to this other hellhound here. So we're going to go ahead and try to zoom in on him here. Now I put my orbit there, but I'm going to change this around. I'm just going to approach him from the side. Now, let's make sure, oop, my acolyte engaged the battleship. I don't want that. Oh, wait, hold on. Before I do anything, this is another thing that I try to do is I will be farming these asteroid belts for a little while with these ships because asteroid belts have pretty much 100% loot drop, especially out here in NPC nullsec. It can be very useful. So let's see what this guy I just killed gives me here. Maybe I'll get something else. Oh, you guys can't see this because my ugly face is up there. So he's dropping me a bunch of other stuff there that I won't be using. I'll be able to melt all that down, at least for now. All right, let's get this back over here. So we're We're circling the loot. Okay, now let's get ourselves back into position here. Now, where is that hellhound? There it is. Now, even though I put myself to orbit, I'm going to turn and I'm going to go at him from a different angle. I don't want to do that orbit part. I throw my armor repair on here. Why am I doing this? I'm trying to get my transversal just a little bit better until I get close to him, and then I'll throw on the orbit. And that should clear things out for me. All right, now that we're close, let's close that in and let's fire off some. Well, I'm doing a little bit of damage here with my little acolyte there. All right, buddy, way to go. All right, probably because the shields are pretty wimpy. Okay, so now I'm going to zoom out. There we go. Now it's not so crazy. I'm just going to keep an eye on this. Now, he doesn't look like he's... Oh, is he warping away? Tell me he's not warping away. No, it's just not showing the damage. Maybe I changed that. That's weird. It's not showing any of the damage that's being dealt. Did I move that? Ah, not a big deal. He's not hitting me. Got my transversal fully on here. So we're going to ping him down. So basically the two loots of the cruisers that I got here, most of this I'm going to melt down. Don't really have any use for... Ooh, capacitor's empty. Really don't need it right now. All right, there we go. Um, Obviously, I don't need this remote armor repair. Shield boost for explosive, don't really need that. I'm not going to be doing any PvP, so I don't need a warp disruptor. Maybe down the road I can use that, but a lot of this stuff here I'm not going to be using, so I'm going to melt it down. The only thing I'll probably hold on to is this compact EM, um, because I can throw this onto the ship and maybe be able to take a little bit more damage. Cool. Nope, cancel that. So go ahead and move my inventory over here. Still keeping an eye on local. So the other thing, and I might have been able to do a video on it, but basically, and I'll go ahead and lower this so I can show you guys. When I went through, where is my web browser? There it is. Yesterday, when I made my video, I got stuck in a system. Let's let this roll. Um, right here, there was a bubble, and they had actually thrown a bubble onto this gate. And then today, they actually showed up as well, and were killing a few people. They threw the bubble directly onto the gate, not as a drag bubble, which is usually used by people who are trying to catch people warping across systems. This was basically a bubble that was dropped onto the gate, so that anybody coming through the gate, they would be stuck right there. It's a little bit scarier for the guys who are gate camping, just for the fact that they might not know who's coming through that gate unless they have a spy on the other side. But still, so I had to wait about 24 hours just to get through here. But I have been able to drop off my blueprints here, and I'm doing a little bit of ratting here because there were one or two guys in this system. So this is the fun part that I found, um, is uh, the big thing about Eve is you don't, it being a PvP focused game, if you just want to live in Eve, you're going to be taking on not just AI, but more importantly, other players who want to kill you all the time, which can be really kind of cool. Looks like we're about to kill this guy. And that's one thing that I really like about this game, that I can uh, have just as much fun dodging. Oh, okay, let's see what this guy gives us. Um, dodging other players at the same time. See what he got? Not a whole lot. I've got a 50 mN micro warp drive, so I will hold on to that just for the future. But the compact explosive, I'll probably melt that as well. So I got that stuff. Now what I'm going to try to do is go back over to the other system and dock up. If not, if they're still in that system, which system is it there? It is 1H4. So I got still nobody in system. Just jump straight through. Keep my acolyte. So I can get another acolyte there. Long story short, I'm going to jump through, see if anybody's here into the other system. If nobody's in the system, then I'll go ahead and dock up, drop the stuff off, melt it down, see if I can build anything that might be helpful in the future. But then, and this is most important, um, I'm going to then undock and warp to a safe spot and log off there. Why would I do that? Because there is one guy in system here. I don't want to boot in with other people in system while I'm in a gate. So I should have a save spot here. There we go. We're going to go ahead and warp there. Because they can bubble the station out here in nullsec, and I'll be stuck on the station. Um, so by logging off in space, I can boot up the game just like I did the whole day yesterday and just get a lay of the land. Um, so basically, just going to do a little bit of a D scan here. This fellow here, Glasses, um, he was flying a malediction earlier. I saw him on D scan. Now I did look him up. He hasn't actually killed anybody in over a year, so I'm not too worried about if I die to him. Okay, that's good on him for waiting a year and a half to kill my tormentor. Um, but I am going to go ahead and dock up, melt my stuff down, see what I can build, then undock and sit outside. Maybe even go and kill something else. So we'll go ahead and do that. Then I'll go ahead and end the video. Just as this was kind of an impromptu video, I just saw the opportunity to make a video about it. And this is how slowly, hopefully in a couple weeks or months, you'll see me having grown from this initial setup um, to what I have in the future. I did this a long time ago and I had a lot of fun doing it. And hopefully I can do it again. I've done it a couple times and I did it out in Curse. I did it here in Stain. I did it a little bit in Solitude on when I used to play a long time ago. Not Solitude, Syndicate. Okay, so let's drop off my stuff. Good. Item hanger. And then first off, we want to put on what would be helpful. So I'm going to get rid of one of these armors. I'm going to put on my compact EM. There we go. That should give me a little more damage protection. Now everything else here, most of this other stuff I am going to melt down. I'm going to keep, let's go ahead and make this a little bit larger just so I can separate this stuff out. I'm going to melt all of this down. I'm going to keep that micro warp drive. I'm going to melt the rest of this here because I really don't need it. Okay, reprocess. I don't know if I can make anything out of this stuff yet. This wasn't a big kill, but as I get better and better, I can build better and better ships and make more and more things, and then be able to kill larger things and be able to make better and better stuff. But there's my reprocess. Let's see here. Can I create anything? A data analyzer? I don't know. Nope, I need some mega site for that one. All right. How about, I doubt, I'm 100% sure I can't build a magnate yet, but that's my big one that I want to get done. So I got a lot of room to work there to get that stuff. Um, so can I do any core probes or core probe launcher? Use blueprint. I can make a core probe launcher. Nice. So I just want to make one, not killing myself here. Whole goal right now, I think I talked about in the last video, is to be able to make a magnate and some core probes, and then down the road some data. But the most important thing is the magnate and the core probes, so that I can then find wormholes to get in and out of stain easier. And then once I start doing that, I'll start seeding different stations in the stain, hopefully with the same setup, so that it gives me more and more spots that I can just live out of, depending on the action that's going on in the area, and always give myself options just to live. So last but not least, I'm going to go ahead and undock here. Now, I'm not going to set it up just yet, but one thing that would be smart of me is to make an undock save spot, where I can instantaneously go to warp. I'll probably do a video on that at some point. I need to be 100, make a save spot at least 150 kilometers off the gate. Now that won't help me in a warp bubble situation. Let's go ahead and warp to my save spot there. But it will help me in other situations, and you never know. Save spots are just that. They're there to save your life. So all I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna warp away, and like I said before, I don't want to log off in station, because if I log off in space, when I come in, it will put me to a random spot that they won't know where I've landed. And it'll give me a little while there where I can check out the directional scanning and see who's around, what's going on. Let's do a quick directional scan here and get myself in motion. And then we will log off safely. Just gonna wait 30 seconds. And I really like doing stuff like this because it really throws a little bit of a monkey wrench into the. Now, if they've got combat probes, they can find me, but it gives me that couple extra about seconds, minutes, where they're trying to figure out where I'm at, if anybody's in system, and allows me to get more information. Down the road, once I get a cloak, once I go Omega, then that's fine. But this right here, this is the fun part. So all logged off, ready to roll. Other than that, that's all I got. Hey, um, I know I normally don't do a second video during the week, but I thought this would be kind of fun. So, hey guys, have a great week. I am going to be starting back to work tomorrow. Long week ahead, so I will hopefully talk to you guys come Monday-ish. So fly safe, fly dangerously, fly hard like you want, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a good one. Bye-bye.